John Spencer's eyes just about popped right out of his head. Sissel is so beautiful, and so poised, and her voice, well, I just can't wait for you to meet her. David will be so surprised.
I'll be surprised if she's awake by then.
She's tired to the bone, Miss Alice.
Yes, until dawn with spiders in your hair could have that effect. Oh, our retreat is not coming a moment too soon. I'm as tight as a spring. Not nearly as useful.
Miss Sissel says if I rub lemons on my face, I could lighten these freckles. Ain't that wonderful? I like your freckles, Ruby May.
Where in the world will they get lemons?
El Pano General Store gets a shipment in every first Monday of the month.
Isn't that the day after tomorrow?
Yes'm. The day after you leave on your retreat. By the by, are you taking the El Pano Road?
I ride alone.
But if I got there the night before, I could stand in line.
And it's oranges they'll get in more than likely, not lemons. God gave thee thy freckles, Ruby May, and he gave me the need for a yearly retreat. Alone.
My daddy always said the devil had a hand in this red hair. He might have just thrown on those freckles for final meanness. You can't just erase them, Ruby May. Well, that's not what Miss Sissel says. And she knows more about beauty than either of you.
In my case, you got a point.
Yeehaw! There she is! Come on, boy! Yeah!
Miss Huddleston, are you aware that you're signaling the preacher with Miss Jorgensen's undergarment?
Go!
David!
Sissel!
Oh, David!
Look at you, you're here. I can't believe you're really here.
I'm not sure I shall ever leave. Miss Alice was the most spiritual person I'd ever met. But she struggled with her God. She said her own heart talked so loud sometimes that she had to get perfectly silent to hear him speak. Miss Alice, I know you've begun your retreat and you've taken a vow of silence. But would you remember us in your prayers? Miss Alice! Hello, Miss Alice. I just can't rightly believe you are here. Well, maybe I didn't know that you'd be taking this road when I sent up for the prayer, but you're an answer just the same. Oh, please, Miss Alice. I know it's your quiet time and all, but you don't have to talk to me or nothing. Just drop me by the El Pano Road or I'll never make it by dark. You don't know what it's like to look like you're wearing backer spit on your face. I've learned to be clean. No matter how much I wash, I still look dirty. Don't tease me. Oh, I just gotta get those lemons, Miss Alice. You're my onlyest hope. Please? Oh, thank you, Miss Alice. I'll make it up to you. I won't be no trouble. And don't you worry none about passing the time between here and El Pano and you being quiet and all. I don't mind. I'll do the talking for both of us. You know, Miss Sissel says that gray hair is nature's way of softening brunettes around the face. But Lordy, Miss Alice, you got a patch of gray that's springing out of the back of your head, and that can't be right. Here, I'll take care of it. I used to put chickens for my mama. She'd all have you looking 20 years younger by the time we reach El Pano.
Boys and girls, you've met Miss Sissel Jorgensen, but I don't think you've heard her sing.
Actually, David, we have.
Well, I'm sure they've heard quite enough.
Now, Sissel, don't be modest. Miss Jorgensen is going to audition for the Boston Conservatory of Music.
Wow.
Please sing. Cecil.
We've been hankering for a song. Could teacher sing with her?
Would you, Christy? No.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea. You see, Miss Jorgensen has been training her voice for many years now.
Training? We trained a dog once not to run away. It's tied to the outhouse for a week.
Hush up, Creed. He's talking training like in the military.
You mean her voice is like a gun or a bow and arrow?
It certainly can be. It aims straight for the heart.
Well, who would like to hear Miss Sissel fire off a few rounds?
David?
What was that?
Finlay can't help it. Screeching's always heard his ears something powerful.
David, do something.
No, you can't throw him out.
School is no place for a hound.
But I gotta keep him here. Teacher, if Finlay heads for home, my pap's gonna put him down.
David, I'll take care of Singer Lee. You take care of Miss Sissel. Come on, Singer Lee. Why does your father want to put Singer Lee down, Sam Houston?
He says Singer Lee can't run no more, or see good, or smell. He says Singer Lee's stowed up most of the time under the house.
Is that true?
He's still the best hunting dog in Cutter Gap, teacher. And I can prove it. Just give me a chance.
Cecil.
No matter where I go, the critic always manages to rear its ugly head. And I mean, ugly.
Cecil, you are one of a kind.
There's a fox in the hen house. Teacher, you taught us that no man knows when his time will come. Only God knows. Well, Pap ain't God. And time don't make no never mind to Singer Lee. Just look at him, teacher. He's full of life.
All right. He can stay, but just for a little while. Until we figure out what God only knows. Sam Houston.
It's gonna be all right, boy.
Have you ever seen country more beautiful?
No, David, I haven't.
It humbles me. It makes me feel powerful, all at the same time.
You've gone and fallen in love with Cutter Gap, haven't you?
I suppose I have.
But you always promised that you loved Boston the best.
No, Cecil, I promised I'd love you the best.
And did you mean it, David?
With my entire 12-year-old heart. And after I declared myself, you threw a bushel of apples at me. Hard.
That was only after you stole a kiss.
Did I?
You don't remember our first kiss?
Of course I do. I just don't remember it as thievery.
But did you remember your promise?
I have your bath ready, Cecil.
Oh, Christy, I left a note for Ruby May. I never intended for you to make my bath.
Well, Ruby May isn't back yet. I'm afraid she had to walk all the way home from El Pano.
Well, why is Ruby May in El Pano?
To stand in line for lemons.
Lemons? Oh, I told Ruby May that they might help lighten her freckles. Poor thing, she didn't have to go all that way. I always have lemons in my bag for my throat.
Speaking of which, your bath is getting cold, the sun is going down, and you know how the night air affects your voice.
You always take such good care of me. Are you coming, Christy?
No, I think I'll stay out here and wait for Ruby May.
She won't understand the path, Christy.
Of course I'll come, Sissel.